Um, okay. So today we will talk about marriage in detail, right? So we already saw this in bits and pieces beforehand. In Jamakkol, we always represent the groom by Udaya, and Aruda is represented by the bride. Okay, the girl side. What are the things we need to look for? You need to look at Kavi position of Kavipu, right? Now the boy's parents can cause the trouble when Kavipu is in Udaya or seventh Udaya, because Udaya means it is the Guru, right? Then seventh Lord from Udaya, if it is with Kavipu also, boys side cause the problem. If it has to be the girl's side, this you flip it to Arada. Kavipu in Arada, Kavipu in seventh to Arada, or seventh Lord from Arada with Kavipu. Okay, this is a straightforward application for you. There is uh, no difficulty, right? Then when you are looking at Udaya, we will look at the benefits which are there in Udaya, the malefics, and Kavipu. What does the meaning of Kavipu in various houses, right? You already know the significators of various houses. Kavipu in second house means what? Kudumba is going to get affected. Kavipu in seventh house means marital life is going to get affected. Kavipu in fifth house shows potentially there is going to be a problem in childbirth. This you have to be very careful. Do not read more beyond what the question is asked for. Jamakol is a precise instrument, okay, which means you have to only answer to the question. Don't add what all you know into this thing and read beyond what has been asked, because it is not like natal chart. Natal chart, we will read all grahas, we will read all positions, everything, right? But that is not going to be applicable here in Jamak Graha. Okay. Then how do I see whether marriage has already occurred to the groom or bride? This is very important, right? Now, if it is love marriage, you know that Mercury should have crossed Udaya. If Mercury has crossed Udaya, the boy was married before. If Mercury has crossed Arida, the girl was married before. Is this clear? Okay. Then, what is happening? So, what do you do for questions which come after the marriage? Right? So, Mercury in Aruda or Udaya and Kavipu in seventh. Kavipu in seventh itself means issues in the marriage. So, which means couple will be living apart. So, if Venus is in Udaya and seventh, Sun plus Kavipu is in seventh house, wife has separated from the groom. How is that? Can somebody explain? We are always saying Udaya is a groom, right? Here Venus is in Udaya and Sun plus Kavipu is in seventh house. So Kavipu in seventh house shows wife has separated from the groom. So this is the place where you are taking the seventh house from Udaya to see whether there is going to be a separation or not. If Kavipu is in seventh house to Aruda, then the wife would have had a problem, right? She may have some affair with another married man, right? Be extremely careful with this principle. If you are not sure, don't open your mouth and give wrong predictions. You can just say uh, that there is issues in the marriage and stop at that, right? Now, if the question is whether the couple will rejoin or not, right? If Kavipu is in second house of Kudumba or seventh house of spouse or 11th house of gains, then no. Any questions so far? Okay.
The connection got lost. Could you please explain once more, sir? Before this also.
Okay, we'll come back to it when we do case studies. Okay.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Then there is second marriage related question, right? So how do you see second marriage? When Mercury is in Udaya or Aruda and Kavipu is in ninth house, we look at it as second marriage. So first marriage is seventh house, second marriage is ninth house, 11th marriage is third house, and so on. So does this apply to live-in relations? Does this apply to long-term boyfriend-girlfriend commitment? No. This is marriage. Okay. So learn to keep it clear between different types of relationship. So they are contractually getting married between a boy and girl, say, taking vows in front of the sacred fire. Okay. Okay. So I'll quickly go through this once more. Marriage is, groom is represented by Udaya and bride by Aruda. So wherever Kavipu is involved in Udaya or seventh Udaya or seventh lord from Udaya, then there is a problem, voice problem caused the issue. If the same thing happens from Aruda, Kavipu in Aruda, Kavipu in seventh house to Aruda, or seventh lord from Aruda with Kavipu, then girls' parents cause the problem. When we are looking at a marriage, you look at Udaya, the benefics, malefics, Kavipu, which are approaching Udaya, right? How Kavipu is in various houses, especially second house, seventh house, 11th house, you will see. Then, how to see whether marriage has already occurred? If Mercury has crossed Udaya or Aruda, then marriage has occurred to the groom or to the bride already. Okay, so now we'll go through case studies.